Hello and welcome back to another art video. I'm Anwar. We do art here every day at 11 a.m. EST every day. I work on multiple different projects, whether it be the capsules, the dudes, or Blue Ants, Rochelle, many others that I also engage with, working on the capsules field guide, etc. So if you're interested in learning about any of that stuff, feel free to follow me here on YouTube or anywhere else. Same name except for Instagram, I think is a different name, Lord Husbando. So we have today we are using the scrap sketchbook and the new old tripod, which is pretty good. I think it's probably better than the other one because it's higher and is more sturdy, and the top part comes up. Like, I don't know why they had this in the house and nobody knew. It's just like weird. Like, it kind of like bugs me out. Kind of like weirds me out that they had this like in the house and nobody seemingly knew that it was there. Just like I'm the lone soldier who found it. I was like, bro, you gotta be kidding. Like, I don't think that I know too much, but I was about to waste money to get one. And also today we're not working on well, at least in this video we're not working on no capsule stuff. We're just drawing things outside and trying to noodle some stuff out. I also took one of these pens from the pack. So even though I don't need any more pens, like, I already have enough pens, I just need to use the ones that I have, as well as the acrylic markers, the other markers, the brush pen. Like, they're just stuff that I have, and I need to start speed running more creative property. So we will get on that as soon as possible, because I'm definitely not working to my maximum capacity when it comes to these things. And then we have like old markers that need to get used, the spray gun, stencils that I made. Like, they're just a bunch of stuff. We're starting to become overwhelmed with the amount of things that we have. And it's interesting how that happens. You're like, whoa, what are you doing? We're using everything very slowly. Damn it, if that bird would have just sat still, we could have drawn the bird too on the other page. But you can't expect the bird to sit still, man. You gotta, let's just get like, what if we did like, the bird was like moving, right? It's a moving bird. It's one of those moving birds, a U-Haul bird. It's one of those U-Haul birds where it's kind of just moving. Now the real trick is gonna be, how am I gonna color this? It's funny the way that this pen looks on the camera. It makes it look like the ink is glowing, almost like a glow ink kind of pen. I feel like this video should have been done with with the phone. I feel like if it was done with the phone, it would have been a little bit better, because it would have been like the more like wide lens, but it's fine. We gotta start coloring. So where do I want the shadows to be? I'm gonna draw a line for where I want the shadows to be, and then we're gonna do the opposite. So I'm just gonna draw this, and then inside of it we're gonna just do this. I do have the better sharpener with me today. I originally brought out the bad sharpener, but I do have the better one. So we're just gonna color this in, and then we're gonna look for more places where I want the shadows to be. I want the shadows to be here. Like I want this to be a shadow. I should probably pick up bigger spaces, like bigger groupings. So I'm just gonna do this, and then we're just gonna color that in. And now we got some more shadow. I think obviously this should be a shadow, so I'm just gonna connect them, and I'm gonna taper it down into here, and we're just gonna, I'm like right on something. I'm like right on. Oh, that's the the cover. It's like, yo, what is that line? That's fine. That actually gives me an idea though, but I'll have to try it out later. This part I didn't get, and I want to get these parts. And this is like, I guess the left side of it. So we got a little bit of shadow, like it's starting to look like a shadow. And then we gotta go I feel like there's more shadows I'm missing. Like right here, it's also kind of like a shadow. But what if I like brought it down and then I just color it in? I feel like I'm like doing it kind of flat, and I should probably like not do it so flat. For this one, I think we could like do the shadow like this, right? So I want to color this part in, and then I want to get like this, and then this is also a shadow, so I want to connect these two, and then I also want to connect this. We don't need to do that. I don't know what. Alright, so like underneath, since it's like flying, there's like a shadow that's being made by the body, and I'm gonna try to get that. It's flying, so there's like a shadow underneath the body, because it's top down. And yeah, alright, so next we'll just curl every line. Like every line will be curled. Like this is gonna be a lot, but I think it should work. Like every line just gets curled, like arced. Sorry, I'm locking in. I'm locking in. Because we gotta go over this with like yellow, and I think in the shadows we're gonna do a little bit of green. I think trying to get like a nice like rotation on there. Stop flipping the page. Hopefully this camera doesn't die while this is happening. Because if it does, one thing I hate in Caden Live is video transcoding. It's just like, oh, you want to transcode the video to this? It's like, bro, come on. Let's be for real for a second. Alright. So you can hear they're trying to cross a bridge or something, and there's traffic in their way. They're not like getting out of the way of the car or the ambulance or whatever. Because there's like a highway thing over there, the one that's supposed to collapse because of not being upkept or something. I don't know. So this is like kind of looking like a little bit like a globe, but this yellow part is not gonna get much darker. We just are gonna keep ringing it around, and it's starting to look like a plant, right? Maybe. I don't know. Get a little bit in there, and then we're gonna hit it with the green. You know, that first season of me doing the art though was pretty good because like I had like the drawings already pre-done, and all I had to do was like color them or whatever. Well, ink and then color. But yeah, we need to bust that move back out. I think that's a solid maneuver to employ, and we need to get back to it because that was pretty sick. Where you just had like everything was already kinda set up, and I didn't have to really do too much. But like here, I gotta like really do everything on the fly, and even then it was like still like pretty long videos because I was like, oh, I already did this, so I don't have to work too hard, and then it ended up being like a 40-minute video because it's like, yeah, you did all the pre-work, but in actuality you still have to do a lot of stuff still, buddy. I know you think that you're scot-free, but you're not. You're not scot-free. You really have to do this crap. Not crap, but you know, walk. I really want to go to like an arcade or something. I want to go to a game parlor. That's so funny. A game parlor. I never even heard it called that. I just made that up. It's just so stupid. I might be clairvoyant because I had a very nightmarish dream last night about going on a trip with my family somewhere and opening up a pocket dimension to my room so I could have my tablet to draw on. And it's like, bro, what the heck? But it was like a good dream, but it was also like a nightmare because people that were dead were in that dream. So it was like kind of nightmarish because of that. So, you know, I hope that nothing's going on that I'm not aware of. Alright, so this is not looking too bad. I mean, the worst part is that I did these shadows like this. I think these shadows were a grave misstep. And I don't know if I could like reel them back, even with the green. all I'm doing is kind of like giving them an accent, and that's it's a little odd. But maybe this darker green will really start to command it. I think the darker green is like really putting it together, and yeah, I'm pretty excited to start. You know, I don't know if I will work on any capsules animations today for the field guide, but I am excited to work on some animation. So maybe that's what I will use that energy for, instead of trying to plan out like a short, because the capsules stuff, this capsules guide needs to be, if I don't like, I need to complete at least all of these animations before I move on, because I think that either that or I need to figure out a different way to deal with them, because although I do have a solution for a lot of the animations and stuff like that, there is no there's video editing gaps in my knowledge to get like a thing into the image where it'll just be like there, you know what I mean? Like, I need it to be kind of like VR. Like, I want to be able to like implant the image into like a VR version of the video, and then have it like traveling in the video that way, and not have it so much where I have to like edit too much, because I feel like I like edit it in, but it's like not that good. So I try to do what I can in that regard. Oh look, is that little black bug? I don't know what those bugs are. They're really scary though. I'm usually not scared of bugs, but those bugs freak me the heck out. You see it? It's just like going away. It's like right there. Freaks me the heck out. I don't know what kind of bug they are, but come on, ant. There you go. Freak me the heck out. Alright, so that's the plant. You see that? On the camera it looked crazy, but trust and believe, it looks good, right? Oh my god, it's coming towards the paper. It's coming towards the page. Oh my god, it's like scared when I move the paper. Oh, it flew away. I forgot they could fly. It like flew away. I forgot they could fly. They're so freaky. Usually I'm not afraid of bugs, but that bug is the one bug that freaks me out, because they like land on you, or that they land near you and they just start surveying the area like they own the place. They're like, yeah, this is mine. I'm like, alright, buddy. I respect the bugs and I think that they do own the place, but I'm not gonna just let you bully me, Mr. Bug. So it was like a little brown bird, and had like little black spots on it. So do we use green or do we use a different color? Blue. Let's do blue for like a little bit in the shadow. Like, kind of make it a little bit richer or cooler. I don't know what you would call it, but let's just get some more in there. Sorry, just a little bit, and then we get some pink in there as well, because I feel like the pink will make it look more like it's alive, and the background will probably be like, I don't know, like yellow or something. Maybe we should make the background yellow. Ooh, Or we could do, where's that black one at? Alright, let's get the eye. We could do like a little bit of like black lines. The beak is black though. And then we gotta get some yellow in there as well. Just like a little bit. Like, we just gotta get some curls. I found that there's like some dead stock stores near me, and I really want to go there and get some like knockoff stuff. I want to get some like OG knockoff, because I feel like modern knockoff is like AI generated garbage, and OG knockoff is like we traced Hello Kitty and called it Hello Meow or something. I don't know, but it's starting to get windy. I wonder if it's gonna rain soon. It's not supposed to. Oh yeah, this blue is nice. This is a Crayola. Those other crayons are like no name brand. But this is like a Crayola. Look at that. They just add a little bit of blue in there. It's like really nice. Oh my god. Oh my god, look how good that is. So nice. So beautiful. Alright, now we gotta do the background. I think the background for this should be like, do I have a gray one? Is there a gray one? I feel like this pack didn't have a gray, but maybe it did. I feel like we could just use like the pencil, right? You want it to be gray? Let me see. I guess it's kind of like gray. I don't know. We could have made this colorful though. I don't know. We could have made this colorful. But we made it gray. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on the video, which helps me out. And also, I post videos every day here at YouTube at 11 a.m. EST, art videos, and yeah, every day at 11 a.m. EST. So check your listings. Right now we're on season 3, and you know, there's a bunch of other seasons. They have playlists. I don't really know how to like link videos in the video. So, you know, what you witness is what you witness. Raw, unfiltered creation at the hands of one and one. And we'll just like kind of define this a little bit more. I know you might think, yo, you're ruining it by doing that, but trust and believe. We're just making things a little bit more honest. You know what I mean? And that is it. We've done it. So we have a bush and a tree. Oh, no, bush and a tree. A bush and a bird, as it was flying away, roughly, quickly in my mind. So that's the bush. That's the bird. And this is my sketchbook. And that is everything here. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Oh my god. Bye.